Prominent lawyer raises constitutional questions over delay in judge investigation by President Emerson Mnangagwa. Kusangana kwatinoita zvakare pana pachannel yenyu yeMagaba News pana kuigira news dzinenge dzichiitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Tichingokurudzirana kana uri mutsva, hit the subscribe button and also turn the notification bell so that when you post any news, any update, you'll be the first one to see matrending news atinenge taisa pana pachannel yenyu paMagaba News. Zuva ranhasi taiva takabata a lawyer accuses Mnangagwa of bleaching constitution by shielding judge. Muri Zimbabwe pouya a prominent human rights lawyer anonzi Beatrice Mutetwa auya akanangana navo Mnangagwa vachinzi vaMnangagwa vari kutyora bumbiro remutemo. Apo pavari kunzi vari kutyora bumbiro remutemo riri kunzi under section 324 of the constitution. Apo pavari kunzi pane anova jaji ari kufanira akumuvwa paposition yaari. Ari kunzi jaji uyu anonzi Justice Katiyo vari kunzi havachazi fit kuva vari muofisi yavari sezvo pane dzimwe nyaya dzavari kungosiya dzichingoenda vasina kumbodzitonga voita kunge vadzitonga. So vainzi vanofanira kubviswa muofisi sezvo pari kunzi pane tsamba yakanyorwa musi wa 23 January 2025 asi vaMnangagwa kubva pawakauya muofisi havana kumubvira vatora action panhau yechiitiko ichi, zvaita kuti majaji asimudze muromo achijamuka kuti sei vari kushuda Neva Katiyo vachimusiya ari muofisi iye ari kuita zvinhu zvisiri kudiwa. So zvanyorwa zviziviswa zvitendedzwa mumadzipepa nawo mashoko ari kutaurwa kunzi ari kuziviswa naprominent human rights lawyer Beatrice Mutetwa. According to news, Beatrice Mutetwa has ignited a fresh debate around constitutional accountability after formally accusing President Emerson Mnangagwa of failing to act in line with the Zimbabwean constitution over the handling of allegation against a sitting high court judge. In a letter dated January 23 and addressing to Attorney General Virginia Mabiza, Mutetwa urges that the president is not complying with the constitutional requirement by delaying the appointment of tribunal to investigate Justice Neva Katiyo. The tribunal was recommended by the Judicial Service Commission, JSC, the constitutionally mandated body responsible for overseeing the conduct and the discipline of judicial officers. At the center of Mutetwa's argument is Section 324 of the Constitution, which stated that all constitutional obligations must be performed diligently and without delay. According to the lawyer, the president in action, despite a formal recommendation from the JSC, amounts to be breach of this provision. The JSC reportedly resolved last year that a tribunal be set up in terms of Section 186 of the Constitution to inquire into Justice Katiyo's fitness to remain in office. This followed several complaints relating to his conduct on the bench. Among the allegations cited is a claim that the judge issued a judgment in a matter that had not been argued before him, an accusation that, if proven, would raise serious concern about the judicial procedure and the integrity. It is important to note that these allegations remain allegations. No tribunal has yet been convened, and Justice Katiyo has not been found guilty of any wrongdoing. Under Zimbabwe's law and tribunal processes exist precisely to ensure that such claims are tested fairly, transparently, and in line with due processes. Mutetwa intervention, however, shifts the focus from the judge himself to the broader question of executive responsibility. A year later suggests that delays in activating constitutional merchandising risk undermining public confidence in the justice system. From the perspective, the issue is less about the outcome of any investigation and more about whether the constitution is being followed as right. Supporters of Mtetwa position argue that constitutional timelines and duties are not optional, especially when they concern the judiciary, which rely heavily on public trust for its legitimacy. They warn that prolonged delays in dealing with the judicial misconduct allegations, real or perceived, can fuel speculation and weaken the principle of separation of power. On the other hand, defenders of the executive may argue that the Constitution does not always prescribe strict deadlines for presidential action, and that administrative, legal, or procedural consideration could explain the delay. They may also caution against drawing conclusion in the absence of an official response from the President or the Attorney General. So far, there have been no public statement from President Mnangagwa or Mabiza addressing Mtetwa claims. This silence has, however, amplified public discussions, particularly on social media and in legal circles, where questioning about constitutional compliance and accountability are frequently debated. This episode highlights a recurring tensions in Zimbabwean politics, the gap between constitutional ideas and their particular implementation. The 2013 Constitution is often praised for its long provision on accountability and checking the balance, yet critic add that enforcement remains inconsistent. As the matter stands, the key in issue not determining of guilt or innocence, but whether the constitution processes are being activated in a timely and transparent manner, whether Mtetwa's letter will prompt action on an official explanation remains to be seen. For now, the situation serves as another test case for Zimbabwe's constitutional order, and a reminder that the ruling of law depends not only on what is written in the constitution, but on how faithfully those entrusted with power choose to apply it. So muri Zimbabwe ndozvo zviri kubuda, ndo mashoko ari kubuda uri kunzi vaMnangagwa vasati variplya zviri kutaurwa nemamwe majaji kuti munhu uyu haasi fiti panzvimbo yavari. So tikuona kuti ZANU-PF kumakoti ikoko haisi kuda kushifta vanhu vakawanda wanda ikoko nekuda kwokuti ndiko kuri kubikwa nhau yechitiko che2030, ende veruzhinji vari kuziva kuti ndiko kuri kubuda nenhau ye2030. So vaMnangagwa kuziva kuti vakashifta mahigh court jaji panzvimbo dzavari, ndo vamwe vanhu vari kuzobatsira panhau ye2030, so vanozoshaya vanhu vanovasapota. Tisi dzimwe news dziri kubuda ndozvo zvimwe zviri kutaurika pachannel yenyu yeMagaba News. Tikuzivisai zviri kubva kumajaji kuti hazvina kutomira mushe, vari kutonetsekana, vari kutoshungurudzikana kuti sei vaMnangagwa havasi kuita action patiri kuti vaite action.